So we're here with Immortal CEO Noah Whinston, who the team just announced today that you guys have acquired a new CSGO roster, the Temple Storm roster. So first off, why did you guys decide to step into the CSGO space?
So we've been looking at Counter-Strike for a while, not just because of the E-League and Turner broadcast, that's really cool, but also because we recognize that game is driving really high levels of engagement with fans. It's achieving a lot of popularity in the United States, Europe, a lot of Western regions, and it's starting to take off more in China and Korea. So that's something that was really interesting to us.
Now, you guys acquired the roster from Temple Storm, so what was it about them that drew you guys to acquire them?
So obviously the roster is really good. They're ranked somewhere in the top 10, as high as 6th, depending who you ask. But what I found really interesting about them was that they're really good, but they're also really young. They have an average age of 19, which is the youngest in the top 20 teams in the world. And there's just something about them, like the drive that these guys have to succeed and like the hunger and the passion they have is something that's unrivaled anywhere else. Some of them came to the US with like literally $20 in their pocket, and that's what they had. That's what they were coming and chasing their dream with. And to get where they are now is incredibly impressive. And I'm going to be continually impressed as they continue to climb up the ranks.
So what are the plans, like logistically wise? Are they going to come into the other with the league team in the Immortals house, or are they going to stay where they are? What's the plan with that?
So we're going to keep them in separate houses. They're already pretty nearby, just around an hour outside of LA. So we'll be trying to find good options to bring them a little bit closer, but ultimately the needs of the CS team and the needs of the League of Legends team are a bit different, so having them in the same house wouldn't make sense.
So what are your expectations for this roster? How far do you think that they can go?
So, I mean, my expectations are kind of where they already are, right? Like, they're a top 10 team in the world. Being a top 10 team in the world, I expect them to be in the top few teams in North America. I expect them to be making it to majors. And more importantly, given their age, I expect them to continue improving and continue climbing up the ranks as the years go on because, you know, to be where they're at such a young age is already really impressive, but it means they have a lot more room to continue getting better.
Final words. That's just anything you want to wrap up about the CSGO team, how you're feeling about it?
Yeah, so I'd first like to say, you know, to the newly found Brazilian Twitter and Facebook fans, thanks for joining us here. And we're really excited to kind of take this journey alongside this team of really talented and young guys. And we're really proud to have them representing us.